Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back for another Total War video with the Terminator. Today I have the privilege of sharing with you some info and sneak peeks into a new total conversion mod for Troy that will absolutely blow our minds when complete. Aegean Mythos is a mod in development for a Total War Saga Troy that aims to overhaul almost every aspect of the game, from new factions like Atlantis and Crete to completely new unit rosters to making the gods able to wage war against each other in the mortal realm, and so much more. Being developed by a group of modders with an initial release expected in the next few months, Aegean Mythos is a really ambitious project, but I have no doubt that when it's complete, it will turn Troy into the Age of Mythology Total War we've all been waiting for. So let's get started. Aegean Mythos will come with 12 playable factions, as you can see here. Some really standout factions that aren't included in the vanilla game are Minos of Crete, Theseus of Athens, Jason of Thessaly, and Arkantos of Atlantis. So some really interesting additions to the factions we'll be able to play with, including Arkantos for the truly Age of Mythology feel. As well as the new heroes like Arkantos, each faction will have an overhauled look for their heroes, plus brand new unit rosters created from the ground up, and faction mechanics that actually make sense and are enjoyable to play. Not only that, but depending on how things go, the modding team may look to add a few Egyptian or even Scandinavian factions as well to really bring out that Age of Mythology gameplay feel, though I do imagine the Egyptian factions and cultures will come first. Another very exciting overhaul to the game is how the player can interact with the gods. So right from the get-go, you'll have to choose between 3 of the major gods, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, with the rest being minor gods you can gain divine favor with to complete certain missions. The idea is that the gods can communicate with mortals more directly and could even wage war against each other through the mortal world, perhaps even leading up to a defense or attack on Mount Olympus itself, or even a gates to hell opening up in a chaos horde type hellish invasion. So if, for example, Hades had gained a lot of followers and therefore power in the mortal world, he could open up multiple gates around both sides of the Aegean to unleash undead armies on his enemies and essentially defeat the other major gods in battle. Much like the Winds of Magic mechanic in Warhammer, there will also be a new resource called Divine Favor, giving the player access to a bigger variety of godlike powers you can unleash on the battlefield against the enemy. Obviously, though, one of the more exciting aspects of the mod will be the addition of loads of new mythological units, from being able to use the Medusa in battle with other Gorgons in a kind of Clash of Titans type way, to chimeras, satyrs, and much more. So at the end, when it's all ready, we're going to go from having a few dozen mythological units to dozens and dozens more. You can see here, just from getting divine favor with the gods, you're going to be able to go from 9 possible units in the vanilla to 22 units, as well as all the other units you'll be able to recruit on the campaign map. Some of the more exciting units, for me at least, are the Automatons, the Pegasus, the Colossus, and the Sphinx, which should be seriously insane to see on the battlefield. But honestly, all of this sounds incredible and I cannot wait. And then of course we have the human units. The modders, as I said, will be building these from the ground up with brand new textures, color schemes for all 12 initial factions, from Tier 1 being our simple baseline light units to the Tier 4 elite units. But there will also be more building varieties to access them, and we'll be getting auxiliary units as well through the auxiliary barracks, which is a fantastic thing. Take the playable faction Troy, for example. We'll have Hector and Paris as our 2 heroes, of course, and Poseidon won't be a major god you can choose for obvious reasons, but check out this roster. Slingers, swordsmen, spearmen, sword cav, chariots going up to royal guards, and of course, auxiliary units, which will be soldiers from the Temple of Apollo. Or Sparta, with swordsmen, peltasts, Spartan youths as some of our main light units, leading up to the royal hoplites, heavy swordsmen, and the auxiliary skirmish runners. A fantastic roster with so much variety. I also have a brilliant gameplay video here showcasing a Spartan hoplite unit in action. I'm guessing these looks aren't final, but you can already see here what they're trying to achieve with these new units. All in all, each faction will start off with a baseline roster of units that are quite similar, but over time they will get more and more unique, with more units and more buildings to recruit them. We can definitely expect more expanded choices of abilities as well, or unit formations, to really bring these units to life and help drive more engaging battles overall. Formations especially, I'm hoping, will be included in the mod, as it was sorely missed from vanilla. There's some great concept art going around in the Discord as well I'd like to showcase, including for swords, helmets, full armor, and mythological units, shield designs, and oh, guys, this is my favorite. The plan for Hades Shades units is to make them a bit more menacing to human foes, so they may end up looking something like this, a properly undead, maybe giant type unit that looks absolutely amazing. We may also see 2 horde factions with armies of wild centaurs and satyrs roaming the lands, raiding, pillaging, and razing cities to the ground if left unchecked. And that's pretty much all I've got so far, guys. From the looks of things, Aegean Mythos is aiming to be a kind of Age of Mythology mod for Troy that brings in lots of different ideas from the Warhammer games, lots of creative ideas in how the player can engage with the gods, and likely narrative ideas stemming from that, as well as loads of brilliant looking new units and faction overhauls that really makes Troy into something, honestly, I would play the hell out of. And let's all be honest, it's probably what Mythos should have been from the start. And let's not forget, we might get Egyptian factions as well. The modders are aiming to have an initial release in the next few months with the bare bones complete, including some factions, baseline units, god mechanics, etc. So hopefully we get to see this fantastic piece of work come to life very soon. They are, of course, very hard at work, and I'm sure would love some help, guys. So if anyone is interested, if you enjoy the time period, if you love the game and love the idea of the mod and have some modding experience, or would like to do some research, whatever it is, hop on the mods Discord channel, which I'll link below in the description of this video, and talk to the modders about what they need and what you can do for them. I cannot wait for this to happen. For me, this is the shining light of the modding community, on the Mythos side at least. I mean, who wouldn't want to see a proper Age of Mythology type Total War in real life? It's going to be absolutely amazing. And that's it for today, guys. Aegean Mythos is an overhaul mod that, in my eyes, could very well be one of the best mods for Troy when complete, that everyone will 100% have to try. As I said, link to the Discord is in the description below, so definitely join the server to find out more and be informed about more updates. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you did, give it a like and drop any thoughts or questions in the comment section below. What do you think about Aegean Mythos? Subscribe for more Total War content, gameplay, and news, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.